Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Ready. Green Jack.
Off the play fake, Young. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
I think that typically we expect teams to save their home run plays for later in the game when they feel like they have an advantage over a defense. But in this case, they thought they had the advantage right away and took the shot on the first play of the game and completed it successfully.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They'll try the left side. It's Balin. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Meanwhile, Young's this throw finds Smith and Jigba. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Panthers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 3rd down.
Oh, he ran back to the blocker. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Just inside the 20. Give him 6 yards and
Oh,
he's
going to keep the sun.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Throwing Jones. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem? When they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Jones now on 1st and 10. This pass is caught by London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Okay, ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
10 cycles.
Oh, they fucking held us. That's not hurt.
Down the left sideline, and they will finally get
Yeah,
it down, but not before he
perfect
takes this to
fucking
the
run.
Falcons 34. And the offense knew it. They're
Perfect.
already starting to walk.
Thank you,
back as
man.
That one is accepted.
On the double. Claw, 10. Yellow, blue. Ready?
To throw on second down is Young. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Young on third down. And that is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Pulled in at the 24. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Antonio Gibson. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Coup for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a give, right side. Bailey. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
It's Young off play action. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba.
Drill, 52.
Young. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there.
Why
And
do
now
we drop this
4th down.
hand?
There's the Panthers punter now. As he'll
Yeah,
kick it
I'm
away
gonna
for the 2nd
expect this
time.
motherfucker they'll punt team. What the hell going on?
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will be taken at the 13.
Oh, listen to
We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Yeah.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Now Jones on 1st down. Throw out wide is incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Jones. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
See, on the down.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. You got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Yellow. Red, yellow. Shot.
They got him doing two different.
He's going to change it up. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that's it.
That's two of them.
This defense is
Touchdown for you.
Touchdown for you. They know there's probably another throw.
Or you have to make it right now.
Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Get it.
Throwing. Young. Now they shoot the screen. That's complete. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Now Young on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Black ultra. Black shot. Smash. Red.
Young. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Panthers. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time and led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, we often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Jones throwing on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Jones. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Jones. Worcester Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Yes.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball.
Oh, come on, man.
And get on out and talk about it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly
How
into
it's
this
supposed to be,
halftime
man.
break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Final play of the half, Young. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. It's incomplete.
Knockout.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Appreciate that. That's it. I don't even know that the stats get up.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive
Double teams, both of them.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the top of the lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Jones. Off play action. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. He's got his
a lot of weird shit happening.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Probably a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Short throw caught by Pitts. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Jones now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
So many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends it. And all deep in his own territory. He comes up the football. And the Falcons grab it. And these guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they're throwing the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it.
But I wasn't going to cover that shit out.
Of not happening there on that play.
You should have recovered that.
When that punt's coming in, I've never returned punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys going full steam ahead.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yards. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
At the 9-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
I don't believe it's black your man. Oh, Jesus. What the hell? Who's hiding?
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now Jones to throw on third down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Blue check. Red cycle. Drill green.
On 1st and 10, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Green.
On 1st down, it's Bailey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to
I'm ticking. Damn, Edison, that's why you don't start. That's your second intercept.
That's a good start for him.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a throw here to his running back. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. On 3rd down, it's Bailey. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory. They didn't pick it up.
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Man, nobody ever looking for here.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And now an audible here into something else. They'll run on first.
Oh, not Vita Bayer. Okay, he can break top. Come on. On each drive, he just broke fucking top.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
White.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Panthers are able to come into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Look at these.
It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Jones throwing to start the drive. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, a run with Gibson.
They let me run in between them two.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, Parker. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this one incomplete.
They just made him fucking more. He wasn't covering.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. Just a game of control there. And it's 2nd down.
Screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
Great. All you had to do is block this man. Touch him. That's all you had to do. All you had to do. You didn't have to hold the block.
But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
That's crazy. That's crazy work, man.
It's a foot
That's crazy work.
And he takes it into the end zone. It's a
Wow.
recovery. And a touchdown for the Panthers.
Good shit.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold it, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. throwing, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Jones. Oh, no,
yes! They got to give me that back. Come on, man. What the fuck?
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to...
And now the ball changes hands. They're going to take a look at this just to make sure that
too old for this shit, man. Too old for this.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a
too old for this shit, man. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Jones now operating from the gun. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Gibson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join.
Oh, my God, man.
Push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So
here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Knocks this one through the post. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 2nd down now. Byers. And he he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Seal, black.
Young to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
What's up? That's good.
That's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Call red.
Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Sanders Whooper.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the
Man,
shorter
that was
stuff
crazy.
and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he loses the football a second time. On one of the
There we go. Put the work in, fellas.
Start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Hey.
Is a missed opportunity.
Hey, goddamn. This is the shit I'm used to when we got them outside of the Madden bullshit. That last game was goddamn crazy.
I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
They put me together in this one, though. Yeah, they put me together. I was able to. I sold up a little bit.
Taking care of the ball is so
This is, that was tough.
they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all
That was
next
tough.
week.
Both
GG.
teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the 37,
Needed this one though. 1 and 3, 1 and 4, something like that. Shit. Division already nuts.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And he's out of bounds.
Serious.
Almost gets to the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the
Well, that's fumbling
this
this
is
shit.
when coaches and
Out
have a
of here.
reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll go again with Gibson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. On third down, here's Gibson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
You're dangerous out here. You're dangerous. You're dangerous out here. Look.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he takes it
Dangerous
for a
out here.
score on the game's final play,
Easy.
so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down.